We always say that India is 29 countries within a country. So when we start to India, it's more like a traditional way to sell the laptop. We thought the major sales in India will happen from the entry-level segment. And fortunately, India customer proved me I'm wrong. But what we learned from India is so our core value is in search of incredible. So you can see our journey since 2006 in India. We set up the office. So till now it's close to 20 years. So when I came to India, I came to India in 2011. So that time ASUS was like in the top 10 brands, and now we are already the #2 consumer brand in India. So like to echo to our core value, we are here to in search of incredible. We want to make sure ASUS will be able to meet India customers' requirements.
So you talked about how ASUS entered in 2006. Can you tell us why was India chosen as one of the market, and how has the journey been in the Indian market?
Yes. So like ASUS, we established already 35 years back. And we came to India in 2006 to set up a proper office. Earlier, we also worked with India market much earlier, but later we go via distribution. But from 2006, we came to India, set up office, start to open the stores. One of the key reasons is we see the potential of India market. Because India is such big population, such wide countries. We always say that India is 29 countries within a country. Yeah, so because there are so many varieties. So why we came to India is we need to come here to really experience the customer's need. Then only we will be able to grow. So since 2006, we try to open different types of stores. But today you can see it is totally different. So when we start to India, it's more like a traditional way to sell the laptop. We set up an office. Customer come to our stores, and then we give them one paper asking what is your requirement. But today, this is not exist. Now it's customer come, see the product by themselves, touch and feel, and even we open the gaming stores. Customer come, sit there and play properly. So the journey of ASUS India is we are also learning from the India customer. What is the customer's requirement? Yeah.
And has ASUS adapted to the Indian consumers in some way? Like, is there any different sort of technology or innovation for the Indian market to resonate what the Indian customers need?
Yes. So to be honest, the way we are designing the products, our global design team, they are learning from different countries. But what we learn from India is, when I came to India in 2011, that time, we also do lots of market research, right? We made based on the GDP, based on all the different requirements. We thought the major sales in India will happen from the entry-level segment. And fortunately, India customer proved me I'm wrong. Because we found in India, customer not only want the entry-level products, they want the product which can meet their requirements. So for example, in the recent past few years, we have launched our latest ZenBook Duo, the dual screen laptop. So India sell the second highest number across the world. India's sales is more than US, more than China. There's one with the backlit LED Animatrix. So we sell the highest in India, more than any country. So what we found, we learned from India customers, as long as you have a unique point of your products, customer is ready to pay for it. Yeah, so this is a very big learning for us.
What would you say are the technological developments that has aided ASUS growth over the years?
Yeah, so in terms of our product technologies, if you see ASUS is an innovative brand. So we always try to bring the latest technology to affordable space. For example, we are famous for our OLED laptop. So till 2020, before ASUS came to India with our OLED solution, if you want to get an OLED laptop, you need to pay for 1 lakh plus. But then ASUS was thinking, why don't we make this affordable? Because that time we were also learning from mobile market. If you remember till 2020, 2021, in mobile phone industry, almost 30-40% of the phone is already moved to OLED. So which means we should be able to work out a solution that in PC it can also be available. So then in 2021, we launched the first OLED laptop in the sub 50K. So which was a game changer because nobody expect the OLED laptop can be in this segment. So what the technology helped us is we are here. We don't want to make the technology is kind of untouchable. Technology should be affordable to every customer. So like recently, we also launched the latest Core Ultra based laptop. And we also compare with our competitors, we also make our product the better spec, but in an affordable price. So this will be the key selling point of ASUS, that we want most of the people are able to access to the latest technology.
And in terms of revenue and market share, how would you place India as to be one of the growing markets?
Yes. So currently, not ASUS, India market. India is already the third largest PC market worldwide, only next to US and China. So you can see how important India market is. And even ASUS last year in 2023, ASUS also reached to #2 consumer notebook brand in India. So when we started our journey, like I mentioned, we were at #10, and today we are the #2 brand in India. And in terms of gaming, we are the #1 gaming brand in India.
And in terms of revenue growth, can you give us an overview of the year-on-year growth that ASUS has had in India and worldwide?
So what we can share with you is about our market share growth. So last year, our market share is already between 18 to 20%. And 5 years ago, ASUS market share in India was 8%. In 2018, our market share was 8%. And today, we already reached to close to 20% market share in India within 5 years.
Yeah. And in terms of retail expansion,
yes.
After the store, where do you think that we will be seeing this stores more? And what about the retail share, like retail expansion share in India?
Yes. So in the past 2 years, our goal was to touch 300 ASUS exclusive stores in India, and most likely by end of June 2024, we will touch 300 stores. And simultaneously, we are also opening our ROG store, gaming stores. Now we have 17 gaming stores in India. So no matter the proper exclusive store or the gaming store, we will continue to expand. But more important is not just number of the store. More important is how can we provide the better customer experience to end user. So take our ROG store as an example. So now every brand is opening the stores. But if you look at ASUS, if you go to our ROG store in the gaming table, we are the only brand. We provide the highest spec. For example, if you go to our ROG store, you will see only 4080, 4090 graphics card on the table, and it's 5-on-5. And the customer can come there to play for free for a whole day. And in order to do this, we also have different activity like ROG Verse. So we want to make customer feel comfortable because sometimes customer was thinking, if I go there, whether if there is a seat or not. So then we create a ROG Verse program. So you can simply go to our website and then book, okay, tomorrow 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I want to go to your store to play. You can book a 2-hour slot. Then you go there, our promoter will guide you. Okay, you can sit here. You already booked. You can sit here to play. Apart from this is the gaming market in India, to be honest, is still in a very initial stage. So as we treat ourselves like an equipment provider. For example, in the sports, like cricket, right? So no matter Reebok, Nike, Adidas, they provide their equipment like shoes, t-shirts. Same to us in the gaming industry, we're providing gaming laptop. But actually, the key is the players, right? Whether the players get the proper equipment to game on it, to compete or not. So in order to do this, we need to help the India market to build up this ecosystem. So we are running the ROG Showdown series. Even earlier, we had our ROG Masters. We are organizing the gaming tournament. We want to tell the customer, you can try. If you want to be a professional player, how to compete with each other. And we also leverage our retail, our 17 ROG store across India. We call the customer to come to our store, guide them how do you do a proper competition. It's like cricket players, before they become a professional player, in their childhood, they must play in the ground, right? So we also want to provide this space. And one more thing is, to become a professional player, to be honest, is not that easy because gamers, everybody can be a casual gamers. You and me, we are also playing. But from casual gamer to a professional player is a big gap. But normally, people doesn't know. So we have our ROG Academy. So every 2 quarters, we have 1 season. So we select the customer across India, and then even we pay them salary. And their job is to learn how to be a professional player. And till now, we already season 8. There are 3 players after they graduated from our ROG Academy. They joined the professional team in India. So this is overall what we are doing. We want to leverage our retail, our store, and then to engage with customer more.
And talking about these gaming stores, so the products that are available in a regular ASUS store and the gaming store, are they different? Are they like, what is the difference in the product?
So in the regular stores, we focus more on the creator non-gaming product. Of course, gaming will be there, but since every store has their limitation, right? Well, our variety is huge. So in the gaming store, they will purely focus on the gaming related. And moreover, apart from the product availability, the key difference for gaming store is that gaming table, that 5-on-5 table. That because for any professional games, there is a 5-on-5 setup should be there. But it's not easy. Even you go to gaming cafe, you cannot really find a proper 5-on-5 table and with the most latest machines over there. So the key difference is we want customer to come there to imagine if you are a real professional player, how is the setup? Yes.
So who would you say is your target audience in terms of the product placement and the price points?
To be honest, in ASUS, our customer range is very large. So our starting price point in India is around 20,000 rupees and all the way to 4.5 lakhs. So we cover almost entire range. And now what do we see? Because we also have our internal study. Our major customer base, 64%. 64% of ASUS customer is in the age group of 18 to 24. Yeah, so we engage more with the young customer. So, but the one thing we are also trying to improve ourselves is how can we engage with different age segment instead of only students. Yeah.
Okay, and you talked about your website. So let's just talk about the D2C platform.
Yes.
That is, gearing up. So not many people want to come down to a store and buy something. So how would you say your D2C platform is growing? And do you see like a wave of people coming via the online platforms rather than coming down to the store? So how is D2C aiding your?
Yes. So what we see is today, if you in terms of sales point, so now during the COVID period, offline ratio dropped to around 50 to 55%. Online increased to 40 to 45. But after COVID, from 2022 second half onwards, offline gradually increased to around 70% today. And now online is 30%. So after COVID, the ratio is coming back to offline. But then what you say is correct. Lots of customers, they still prefer to just search online, right? How do you guide them to come to offline store? Because one thing very important is we don't want to give the wrong products to the customer. Sometimes it's if you want to buy online, offline, it is customer's choice. Even we want them to decide by themselves. But what we want to do is if you come to offline store, at least you will touch and feel. And finally, you want to buy online or offline, it's based on your comfortable, how you want to buy. Yeah.
Okay. And what is your future plans? Like where do you see ASUS in India in 3 years from now?
So to be honest, our goal is to be the leader for India market. So now we reached to the number 2 position, and our goal is in the upcoming 3 years, we want to be the number 1 brand in India. To achieve this, the key is the customer. So that is why we are focusing on the customer experience. We want that we reach to number 1 is because customer trust this brand.